Good afternoon, everyone. Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall with Simpler Trading doing the nightly market update for Wednesday, November the 22nd. So happy Wednesday, happy hump day, and happy Thanksgiving. We have Thanksgiving break tomorrow. Hope everyone is geared up for a big holiday with the family and friends and good food and all that good stuff. And hope your trading is going well. Let's jump right in and look at the crazy, crazy markets we've had. I'll try to keep it short. I know you guys want to probably spend time with your family instead of listening to me, family or friends. But anyway, this is what happened today. Crazy day today. We came out, this is overnight, and it's chopping. Very, very normal. Kind of move up. This was up, we were up, this is the ES. We were up about 12 pre-market. I always look at the ES. In the NQ for, kind of indication of where we're going, of course. And then I don't know, I probably should know, I don't know what caused this. We came out of the gate and we just rip, it's completely vertical rip there. And that was 20 points or so, I guess, straight up out of the gate on top of the 12 they already had. So, I mean, we were really, really moving at light speed here. And if we look back at what the market typically does on a big run like that, it pulls back a little bit, catches its breath, and then makes another rip higher. And we do this, up. This is the stairs. Catch your breath, up, catch your breath, up, catch your breath, up, catch your breath. Look familiar? That's what happens. So we're kind of thinking this is the same thing. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here if we go back, like, say, I don't know, 3 days, like this. So we rip higher, 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 slight pullback, higher, 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 slight pullback, straight up, slight pullback, straight up, that kind of thing. This is a monster move on Monday, Tuesday, today, right? So I'm assuming this thing's going to keep going. And then it immediately just completely, we fall like, I don't even know what a good analogy is, but straight down flush here, all the way down past our opening print, down here, and I'm thinking, and I really don't think we're going to crash. I don't think anything's wrong here. I had all kind of supports here under us from fib levels and things like that. And we start bouncing, we start making our way back up, and I'm like, okay, well, we're just going to keep going up here, and then we crashed again, and then we're going to come down here, and then we flushed again, and so we ended up on the day just kind of not doing much. I think I guess we were up 18 points. That's a pretty decent day, I guess, from yesterday. But anyway, very, very confusing trying to trade this stuff. So let's go back here and look at a 10-day chart again. This is on the ES. Let's look at a 20-day chart here. Give us a little more perspective. So on 20 days, here our low 41.22. This is ES. And we rip up here, catch our breath. We're running, sprint, catch your breath, sprint, catch your breath, sprint, catch your breath, sprint, catch your breath, catch your breath. What happens next? Sprint. Probably, right? Now, I've been targeting 4,600 for a while now. If you've been listening to the videos that I've been doing, I've told you I've been net long since way down here and have been, let me switch this over. I've been net long for a while, and I did, full disclosure, I was net long from here, so I took some heat. I held it, and I'm glad I did, because I knew that I felt like we would bounce, and we've had a monster bounce off here. It's about 4,100 to about 4,600. That's 500 points. That's a move, right? That's really, really moving. So if you look at this, it's not hard to see the targets right here. And so can we come up here and touch that target? This is ES. Of course we can. We're very, very close. Doesn't mean we will, but we should. Let me put SPX here. Same thing. We're right there. I mean, all we have to do is just get on our tippy toes a little bit and we can reach that level 4,600. Now, I think we'll do that. I've been targeting 4,600 last week. This week I've got a 4,600 trade on next week, next Friday in the SPX if it doesn't make it. Easy to do with a butterfly or a call diagonal, for example. That's kind of what I've been using. You can use a vertical, but pretty easy to do. And after that, the water gets a little more cloudy because let's say here's 4,600. Do we hit that? Do we go straight through? I doubt it. I think we hit, fail, maybe hit it a couple times. Maybe then we keep going into the end of the year for Santa Rally. That's my best case scenario for me. I'm talking my book personally for my trades because I have some stuff at 4,700 that I need us to get up, and I will have a nice Christmas. We could do like this. We could fall short of that 40. See that? You see that little gap right there? We didn't quite make it up there. What if this is it? And we start to pull back here, and we pull back into these moving averages, then to make a run into the end of the year, and we only get to 4,600 at the end of the year. That's very possible. I think that's a pretty decent chance that could happen. Again, even if we get up here to it, typically you hit it a couple times before you go through it. Here we hit it. We got close. We gapped down. Got close. Finally hit it. Then pull back. And it took this long to make it back up, right? So big question mark as far as what goes on past this. We'll trade it either way. It doesn't make that much difference. I'm targeting 4,700 for the end of the year. Anything above that's icing on the cake and extra money for me. I don't know if we get there or not, but I was originally back here when I started getting long. Unfortunately, was back here. I didn't think we were going to take that out, and we took it out. This did hold. We bounced up, and I'm like, okay, I'm clear, I'm good. And then we took that out, and I was like, well, I'm going to double down here, and I'm going to add some more, and we're going to get long here, and it's working all right. That's called trading, right? But again, with the light at the end of the tunnel, we got a Fed meeting on December 13th. They're not going to raise rates. That's already baked in. Everybody knows that. We've got CPI on the 12th to show us inflation numbers and all that kind of stuff. We have yet to see the Santa rally, I think, in my opinion. So, there's a good chance we push higher into the end of the year. So, and this is the SPX. This is going to drive the market. We can look at the NASDAQ as well. Let's look at the index at the NASDAQ. We're already at year high. This is a 1 year chart. We're already at a year high here. Does this keep going? Probably. Does it pull back? Probably. And does one of those kind of things. So my prediction on what I'm looking at here is that probably, I would say, if I had to put a time frame on it, and I do, because that's what they pay me for, I would say in the next week or two we pull back a little bit, somewhere around this area here, which is 44.67-ish. I say we pull back, catch our breath for that next run higher into the end of the year. Target 1, 4,600, target 2, 4,700, target 3, 4,800. That's my best guess at this point. If you've been listening to me for the last month or two, I've been saying the same thing, and luckily it's kind of coming true. We never know, and it's never ever perfect science. If anybody tells you they know exactly what's happening, run the other way. Because there can be anything that goes on, in the world, or anybody, the Fed speaker, can say something, or we get some bad data. We got payrolls coming up, we got CPI coming up, we got PPI coming up, all that stuff. Can throw a big monkey wrench in this stuff. But I will say this, I don't see at this point in time, for the naysayers, I don't see this happening. I don't see a reason, I don't see a catalyst for us to come down, take out this level, and go over here. Now, let's get over into next year, and we have another couple Fed meetings. Inflation's still hot. Yeah, that's a different story. But right now, nah, buy your pullbacks here, right? And I would say, so this is stop number 1 on a pullback. That's stop number 2 on a pullback, kind of roughly. That trailing Darvas box there, 4,400, roughly. So I hope it helps. I want to keep it short. There's not a lot to do. We'll see what happens on Friday, but I'm gearing up to kind of fade this thing back down a little bit, and again I'm net long right now, so I hope it goes higher. But we've run a long way in a short period of time. If it pulls back, that's fine. I'll try to fade it on the way down, and then I'll buy it back, on the dip, and I'll try to ride it higher into the end of the year. So join me next week, and I do this on Wednesday every week, so join me next week, and we'll see if I'm right, and we'll see if we can get a little bit better view of what's going on in the market. So thanks for the time. Have a fantastic holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time off, and I will see you guys at the next update. Thanks. Take care.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me